make it hard for people who are open because they want to pick at that person or down that person, because in the actuality, the person who is free, they mad at because that's what they really want to do.
They can't do it.
And I mean,
I've seen it too much. I've
And
seen it too much, bro.
Oh, he said, don't do it.
Let me
Don't
tell
execute.
The power of influence.
Yeah.
It's certain people, if you say stuff about, or certain groups, if you say something about, that's when they get canceled. But you can say anything about anybody else.
That's why we brought up the cancel culture, because like I said, it transpired into, oh, you just homophobic or you just gay and stuff like that. And it's like, I never cussed at you. I never raised my voice at you.
Culture now, if you say anything towards something that they don't like, that means they cancel them out, and that's wrong. It don't matter what it is. It comes to homophobia. If you don't like a certain color, anything like that, they want to cancel you out. You can't be on any type of platform when it comes to YouTube, Instagram, TV, or the big screen.
not to toot my own horn, but if I wanted a girl one day, I could have a girl. If I wanted a dude one day, I could have a dude. You know, it just is what it is.
Let's go.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It's the FMF podcast. And today, we got us a special guest, my man JARREL. Man, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, man.
Welcome, man.
My name is JARREL. I live out here in Chesterfield. Been knowing Anthony for about 2 years now.
Yeah.
You know, got me working out, got me feeling good, looking right. You know, continuing to do everything.
That's red.
Oh, snap. You done switched it up on us. Oh, yeah. See, we straight live. We're going to keep on going.
Yeah.
So what we getting into, man? What we getting into today?
So what we getting into today is a hot topic, one that, you know, a lot of guys try not to discuss, but we're going to get into it today. We're going to talk about homophobia, and we're going to talk about this cancel culture.
Every week is getting you pushing the limit every week.
Every week,
Everybody
man.
trying to cancel somebody, and I don't know for what.
Exactly.
Oh gosh.
Exactly. Speak on it.
I mean, you know, like, we all not going to agree with everything we talk about, but just because I say something and the next person don't like it, don't mean I got to be canceled for it. You know? Yeah, it's too easy to cancel people.
Yeah.
You know, for example, Lee Daniels and Monique.
Right? Yes.
Monique is one of my favorite actresses ever. Funny,
Yep.
sweet, give you that mama vibe, you know? And we cancel her. And not we, our own people.
Facts.
Oh, you still here? You ain't subscribed yet? Hit that button, my man. Hit that button and subscribe.
What did she get canceled? I know they say she we haven't seen her in a lot of movies.
No.
And
No.
what was the reason why they said she, well, we don't know if they actually said it, but we see what they're doing. What did she do to even cancel her out like that? What did she say? What did she do that was so bad?
It was something about not promoting Precious, something like that.
Oh, and I think she wanted more money too.
Right, and she probably deserved
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know, all of us deserve more money.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the thing is, are you brave enough to ask for it?
Right.
You know?
Now, what's happened? You talked about that. Of course, the main subject on here is going to be when it comes to homophobia, and none of us are. Everybody has a certain beliefs, and just because you don't believe in something, I'm not gonna hate you, and I'm not gonna feel no type of way. So, in this culture now, if you say anything towards something that they don't like, that means they cancel them out, and that's wrong. It don't matter what it is. It comes to homophobia. If you don't like a certain color, anything like that, they want to cancel you out. You can't be on any type of platform when it comes to YouTube, Instagram, TV, or the big screen. And that's a big problem right now. That we're a sensitive culture. That if you don't agree with something, that means that you can't be around or you can't be loved. No, you just have different views. You shouldn't. Your character shouldn't change because you like certain things. I mean, it's my guy right here. We've been training, like you said, for a while. I treat him just like anybody else. He my guy. That's my boy. I don't see him no type of way. I see him for his character, and that's always how I brought it to him. You can tell you the truth. I ain't never treat him no type of way. That's my guy. I'm just as hard as him to anybody else. He don't get no pass through.
Right.
That's my guy. So the stigma,
homophobia,
is rampant in our community, especially our community. It's rampant.
What I don't like is people getting canceled behind things that doesn't even stand for what they're promoting or what they're doing.
Yeah.
So if you build an entire legacy, you build an entire company on something, and somebody feels some type of way about you, or you don't support or agree with homosexuality or something of that sort, then they want to cancel you. How does that measure? It doesn't add up. The math ain't mathing on that. You know what I mean? Because what somebody built, let's say like a entertainer, or let's say like rappers, like DeadBeat or something like that.
I know you go to that topic.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like DeadBeat. Like, if he ain't got nothing to do with that area, then why should we cancel somebody in that fact on that disregard? Why?
Big facts. It's a subject that I think is a sensitive subject.
I'm
It
just
is.
confused on why he even brought it up.
True.
Like, what was the point of that?
Or what context he was saying.
And it's always a point to everything.
Yeah.
And you said you don't think he has anything to do with it. We don't 100% know that.
Facts. We don't know the backstory.
We don't know his backstory. We don't know what that man do.
Okay.
Exactly.
You know?
You know what I had a problem with when it comes to that subject, where we know his antics has always been in the news. There's an instance where he was in there. I don't know if he actually did it, where someone got killed in a Walmart or something like that. And his guy was he talking about all types of B's and A's and all that stuff. He does all this stuff and nobody's canceled him. But as soon as he said something about homophobia, his whole world stopped. Everybody didn't want to talk to him no more. So it gets to a point where people are sensitive where it comes. You say something about your sexuality, but if you kill somebody, that's okay.
That's acceptable.
That's where I got a problem with. Like, we should have canceled on everything. You see what I mean?
But at that point, when that Walmart shooting happened, I don't think he was on such a big pedestal that he is now. So at the end of the day, people are looking up to him as of now. Nobody knew about that backstory because he wasn't famous at that time, I don't believe. But now he is famous and has an audience. So people are listening to him.
Right.
And he has to understand certain things may trigger somebody. It's a big community out there.
Facts.
It's a huge community.
It is.
All over, and people don't take it lightly, you know? People don't take it lightly.
True. Well, I'll ask you a question then. I understand what you're saying. So if we only give sensitive topics to certain groups, that if you can't say something about that group, where do we draw the line where we can't say anything? Like, only we can say bad things about other nationalities. We can say bad things about you have red hair, you short. We can go to, if you're a little person, we can talk about that. But is it okay for us to limit only one group and say we can't talk about them, or everybody is shared equal? Because I got called all types of small dudes and all that types of things, and I've got called certain names, and it was accepted. But as soon as we go to one subject, is that okay to cancel that because we say that, or everybody's fair game?
I don't think everybody's fair game.
Okay.
You know, I think it's on a level of how sensitive that group is, or how sensitive the people are. Like, for me, for example, like, when I was growing up, I hated being called punk, sissy, faggot, pretty nigga, pretty boy,
Same.
whatever.
Same.
And I don't want people to talk about me like that. I want people to just see me as who I am, as my character, and that's it. It doesn't make you feel good. I damn near cried all day, every day for a long time growing up. You know, people didn't understand. And it's reasons behind everything, you know. But, you know, I have a backstory, and it's a deep story.
Oh, I know.
Real deep. And, you know, people will talk, but everybody has a story, basically, what I'm trying to say, you know. So
It's facts.
I'm with that. And I don't want to be too brash, but what I feel as though is you shouldn't be harassing somebody because of their sexuality, but you don't have to support it either.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you getting canceled because you don't support it. That's the limit to me. That's the line to me. Like, you shouldn't get canceled because you don't support somebody else's sexuality. That's on them. You know, like, everybody has their own choice. Everybody can go their own way. Why do our differences have to make us separate?
I feel like, for me, the thing I have with cancel culture is it gets weaponized. So if certain high priority person or a certain person of a certain status doesn't like it, they can use that influence to go and just cancel any person. So then it's like, where do the line kind of get drawn at between what get canceled and what doesn't get canceled? You know what I'm saying? Like, who dictates what gets canceled and what doesn't? You know what I'm saying? And it seems like it's a certain upper echelon that kind of dictates, okay, we're gonna cancel this, but we're gonna let this slide. Cause you listen to rap music all the time. We sit here talk about killing each other and stuff all the time. That don't get canceled.
Types of bees,
you know what I'm saying?
That stuff.
Even when it came to religion, like, you can't talk about, like, for a long time, you couldn't speak about God, but you could still promote the stigma, like, F these bees and stuff like that. So, like you were saying, so like, where's the line?
But I do want to say though, it's a difference between not agreeing and then hate.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, stop.
It's
hating,
a difference
bro.
between not agreeing and hate.
Stop hating.
And when you start like not liking a group of people and saying, oh, they don't deserve human rights, or they don't deserve an equal opportunity, or they don't deserve this, or they don't deserve that, that's when it's the difference between my opinion and what I feel or what my values are. And I think that's what we should start more so basing it on when you start listening to people. Is this their opinion, or is this some type of hate that's going along with it as well too? So
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Do people really get canceled, or do we just forget about them in that moment? Because I feel like people have been canceled, but they always come back.
Thanks.
One way or another. Monique has been canceled, and guess what? She coming back, and she back and better than ever.
Right.
So
As soon as
I think people just join the wave and be like, all right, since everybody else is doing it, I'm gonna do it.
I agree with that.
It's too many followers.
There's
Too many
it
followers
is.
and not enough leaders. And then you have, you know, people who are not leaders on these platforms that think what they are telling you is right or correct, and people believe it so easily.
For the moment.
For the moment.
For the moment.
For the moment. Let's be very clear. The baby is supposed to be canceled in the community. I listen to him all the time.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it is what it is.
He got right back up.
Yeah.
He said it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was mad for a day. I got over it. And I moved on. Too much other stuff going on to worry about petty stuff.
So I'm gonna ask this. It's gonna be it's gonna be controversial. People play around, and I know growing up saying we watch the Boondocks and anything like that, you'd be like, oh, that's gay.
Yeah.
When it comes to the baby to the baby situation, do you think he said it as people will say that's gay? They'll be like, oh, it was whack, or it was stupid. They don't mean actually that term. Do you think that he meant it in that way, or some people are meaning it that way? And they're taking it sensitive that way, because I think that's been said for years. Boondocks, all types of TV shows, always been that way, but nobody ever really said it like it was like that, the sexual way. You know? Does that make sense? You know what I'm talking about?
What did he actually say, honestly?
I don't
What did he actually say?
I don't know. My bad for bringing the baby up.
Yeah, because we stuck on that topic. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, FMF Mob? What's good, yo? Hey, I want to thank y'all for all the subscribers that we got. We clicked over 100 subscribers, but we looking, man, we need more support. So y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button at the bottom. Make sure you like the videos and keep showing us support. Y'all take care.
Now, going back to you, I think that is one of the main factors in homophobia. Pause. No homo. No homo. Anything. Like, we can't even, like, that limited men from just being able to say I love you. I love you, bro. No, I can't say I love you, bro. I fuck with you, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Like, I think that causes is one of the main factors that causes homophobia. Is we can't be feminine at all, not realizing that you have feminine energy.
The thing about it is, it's so many people who are
Yes.
DL.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it is.
So many people who are
Uh-oh.
DL.
Uh-oh.
And most of them are the macho ones who
And they
swear
are
they
the
can't
ones,
be around.
and people like that
Uh-oh.
make it hard for people who are open because they want to pick at that person or down that person, because in the actuality, the person who is free, they mad at because that's what they really
can't
want to
be
do.
They can't do it.
And I mean,
I've seen it
it's
too
plenty.
much. I've
And
seen
I'm
it too much, bro.
Oh, he'll
Let me
say it. Don't do it.
Let me
Don't,
tell
just
you.
keep quiet. Don't do it. Just yeah,
No,
don't
we
do
on
it.
the,
We not airing nobody else.
Exactly.
It's a man's platform.
just keep it.
You speak. We speak here. Speak on it.
Oh gosh.
so
Don't you better let off.
my background career is
Mhm.
working with inmates in law enforcement, things like that.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And I've seen it all.
Okay.
And it's just so crazy how people come in temporarily locked up, and they, as soon as they get there, they doing whatever they want to do, and their female girlfriends or wives or whatever come down and see them in visitation, and I'm looking like, oh okay,
Mm.
oh okay, yeah.
Oh.
Keep it in my head though, but it's real.
See it,
You
man.
see it, but you don't say
I
nothing.
don't see. I see it.
Uh huh.
I don't say.
I done
nothing,
called a
but
few guys out
yeah,
on it.
Like,
I done called a few guys out on it
Yeah, I know
because
and that makes it bad. Like,
because can't have community without communication. So I talk to everybody. So most of the homosexual guys are open to talking to me because I don't judge them. I don't have no problem with them. I don't have to change up who I am just to have a conversation with them. Like, that's ridiculous. So business that they're free enough just to have a conversation with me, they tell me stuff. And one of them, shout out to him, one of them, we used to work with him too, you probably know him. One of them, he explained it to me. He said the same thing that you said. He said it's the macho guys that, you know, act all, and I can't even be in the same presence of it.
Uh-huh.
Watch out for that one, you know, because more than likely he on the DL, he just got an image to uphold.
Right.
And they got an insecurity, man.
And the insecurity.
It's an insecurity.
Like, if you want to do, like, do you, bro? It's 2022. You got to stop hiding at some point, man. I call people out on it. I ain't gonna lie.
and for me, it's not the point of hiding it or anything, but at the end of the day, I'm JARREL before anything
Anything.
else. Like, my life it's levels to everything, and what I do with a certain type of group, that's my thing.
Exactly.
I'm a man.
Yes.
I have a child. I live simple. Have a home. I work hard.
I got balling.
You know, I work out. I try to stay happy,
Right.
and I don't need to
Live right,
advertise
bro.
or do whatever. I live me. I do me,
Mm-hmm.
and I keep it like that.
Facts,
I keep
man.
it like that. I keep it very simple, straight to the point. I'm not over the top. You know, I like my fashion. That's about it, though.
I like fashion.
Oh, he don't
Yeah,
play.
He be
no,
dressing,
yeah,
y'all.
no.
Fresh air day.
I like fashion and fragrance. You
Yeah.
know?
And I do want to
Yeah.
say, like, for my fellas, if you do have an issue being around like gay people or, you know, whatever group, you got to try to look into yourself. Because you should, as a man, you should feel comfortable in any situation.
There you
know
go.
what I'm saying? Any
There you
situation
go.
you walk into, you feel comfortable with yourself, you feel good about yourself. It don't matter what situation you get put in.
Thanks.
You be able to, you know who you are as a person, and you just stand on that. But you should be able to respect everybody and their decisions
Facts.
as a person and as a human being. And there's a lot of people out here that just try to, like you say, like uphold like a certain type of image when they ain't really did the work on themselves. They
I'ma
it's
tell
an
you.
insecurity with themselves.
I'm gonna tell you, homophobia to me means that you're afraid of being influenced by it. You're afraid that
Everybody is influenced by it.
I'm talking about, like, you're afraid that maybe I'm gay, you know? Like you start questioning yourself. And even if you are, so the fuck what? Like, it's alright.
Yeah.
But you questioning yourself. Like, if you're comfortable, if you're a man and you're comfortable with your sexuality, then nobody else's sexuality should
Should matter.
Effect you,
Should
exactly.
matter.
Exactly.
Should
I
matter.
don't think it should get to a point where we should be canceling people over it. You should have your opinion, but like you said earlier, you shouldn't have no hate for it. If
There
that's
you
what they
go.
want to do, let them do that.
Like,
And if they want to get, I don't want to say, how could I saying. If they want to feel like they are offended or they're scared of a certain community, then there has to be something within you, like you said. You have some digging to you, therapy, y'all.
Like Jussie Smollett.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they gonna cancel him for his situation.
Already.
Low key, I don't think he should be canceled. I think he has some mental health issues.
What did he do to get canceled?
And I think
I don't like he lied.
Yeah.
Lied part of it, I'm not good with
the
that.
whole story is
Yeah.
beyond me, but I feel like he has some mental health issues because who comes up with
Story.
something
That's
so
wild.
bizarre?
What's the point of doing it? Yeah.
Right, like
should've-
you on
should've
top
made
of
a
your
movie,
game.
bro.
You on top of your game.
Yeah.
You on one of the biggest shows.
We supposed to see him on the big screen right now doing
Should
big
have made
stuff,
a movie, man.
Mm.
Should have
He
made a
should
movie.
be making money right now, man. He talented. Very
I
talented.
do want to say something though.
Go ahead.
What's up?
The respect for each person's situation has to go both ways. Cause I done came
Absolutely.
across some gay guys,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
and they come on strong, yo.
What you mean?
Man.
Like yo, I got
Aggressive,
hit on by one before.
aggressive gay
And
guy.
I was
Everybody
like,
is,
yo,
Aggressive
like, yo,
gay
I
guy.
appreciate your, you know, you do you, but that's not me.
Right.
And they're like, no, how do you know if you ain't trying?
Oh, yeah, that's when you go
and
too
all
far.
of that
Yeah, I
stuff.
just
I'm like,
said
yo,
no.
hold
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
second.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yo, I know what I like.
That's because
But
that's
just
because so
don't
many
take
on
it as
the,
a
on the
form of
DL.
flattery.
I
and keep
did
it
at
moving.
first.
I did it
I
first.
did at first.
Understood.
But after I told you I'm good, like, he kept coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, hold on.
Now
a
you
second,
just
bro.
practical.
Now
Now I'm like, yo, all
yeah,
right, hold
yeah.
up, bro. I'm about to get it. Yo,
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm about to
For
get
real.
it square with you, bro.
It's like,
chill.
yo, like they real aggressive. I was like, this what we do to females?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
that's
you
what I
got
was
from the
thinking,
other
too.
side. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
did the
check
same.
myself.
That's what it made me realize, though. I'm like, yo, like, damn, we be aggressive like that, like,
Right.
with
Can't
women.
take no for an answer.
Mhm.
And then once you do, you be polite, you turn them down, and then they try to throw shade or then come at you with the cancel culture. I've been threatened, like, from my platform. You know, I've been threatened from my platform, like, oh, you homophobic? No, I'm just not gay. I'm not interested in having sex with another man.
Yeah.
That don't make
So-
you hating like
Yeah,
you hate
exactly.
somebody.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
they-
respectful,
yeah.
you know? I'm respectful, I'm mindful. Cool, we can be cool. You know what I mean? Just understand, like, I set the boundary. Like, I'm not gay. I'm not trying to, like, I'm not leading you on either. All of that. And you still try to apply pressure. That's going too far. That's going too
Yeah.
far. And then that's why we brought up the cancel culture, because like I said, it transpired into, oh, you just homophobic or you just gay and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And it's like, I never cussed at you. I never raised my voice at you. I politely told you that I'm not interested. I appreciate it. I take the flattery. I take the compliment. Thank you. Now, on to business or whatever we was previously discussing. Plus, it's a time and place for everything. And I learned that myself, even when it comes to us and females, you can't just, like, you got to learn what a compliment is. Like, a compliment is something that that they are in control of. Right? So if you complimenting their eyes and stuff, it's inappropriate in a business setting. It's inappropriate. You know, or you sexy, that's inappropriate. Now, if she got a nice hairdo or something and she's open to that, then all right, that's something that she did.
I don't know, cause I be at work and I be like, girl, you look good today. I
Yeah.
need my coworker to feel good about themselves.
I need them
Yeah.
too.
Like, I need you to be on top of your game,
Mm-hmm.
because if I make you feel better and you make me feel better, then we gonna have a good work day. And I need that
Absolutely.
communication. But I don't know, maybe it's just how I come off, because I'm like,
You really
You know?
inviting, you cool.
Yeah.
And I think
You
it's
gotta
the,
talk
it's the energy behind it too.
Absolutely.
It's the
I don't
energy.
come off like I'm trying to get in your drawers or your panties.
Exactly.
I'm just like,
Exactly.
girl, you look good,
You
you
be
know?
smooth, though,
Yeah.
don't you be smooth.
Yeah,
with that.
Jarrell smooth.
All right,
y'all.
don't let him
yeah,
fool
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Cause I gotta ask him. He'll
Jarrell,
come
yeah.
off a little bit like, "What's up? Hey," but he don't mean it that way. He just cool. He just chill. What's LL?
That's it's
Yeah.
right here, boy.
But I mean, I could be greedy sometimes. Like,
What you mean
you
greedy?
know,
Play the fence.
yeah.
You
not to
greedy,
toot-
man.
not-
Dang.
Not to toot my own horn, but if I wanted a girl one day, I could have a girl. If I wanted a dude one day, I could have a dude. If I-
Greedy for
you
real.
know, it just is what it
That's
is.
of everything, yeah.
It
This is
just
one of
is
the
what it
only
is.
trainees I ever had. He wears something different every time we work. He fresh everywhere he goes.
Ain't
So
never
he
seen him in the
you-
same. You ain't never been
You
in the
never
same
know.
outfit?
He be like, you
Yeah,
never
I've
know
been-
what I
yeah,
mean.
But I'm not gonna photograph in the same outfit.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See?
I like to dress to the gym because I don't really go out like to clubs and stuff anymore. So
right.
I take the gym as me going to the club.
That boosts
I want to
you up.
look good.
Yeah.
I want to feel confident.
when you
and I
look
want to have
you
good
feel
workouts,
good.
you know. And sometimes I do feel like I be in the gym doing the most, but in actuality, I'm wearing all workout gear, and I just like how it look on me.
All right, when you look good, you feel good. You want to boost yourself up, put on a nice outfit.
Yeah.
You know, like most people I know, when hey, I'm about to start working out, I gotta go get me some workout gear.
Right.
I gotta get me some clothes. Oh, I got new shoes. I'm about to break these in. You know, like that's part of the mindset. Boost yourself up. When you look good, you feel good.
Exactly. So as far as the cancel culture, do you think it's going too far right now? It's going rampant as what it's going to now?
Yeah.
But I like the point JARREL made. People would get canceled, but then you just give them about a year or two, and they pop back up too. You know what I'm saying? So they never really canceled. They just forgot about for like a little bit.
80% of people are a little bit.
You know, hold on, real quick.
I'm
I'm gonna get into the music business real quick with cancel culture. Y'all remember Carrie Hilson?
Yeah.
I love Carrie.
Loved her, right?
Yeah.
Pretty Girl Rock,
Yeah.
the anthem.
Yeah.
She say one thing about Beyonce, and she's fucking
Goes
canceled.
into the cancel culture.
No matter how talented she is or where she at, mind you, she done wrote hits for Destiny's Child. She done wrote hits for. Wasn't Beyonce in Destiny's Child?
Yeah.
Let's be very clear.
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Cancel
And we
culture.
canceled her, and I like her.
Loved her.
Beautiful girl.
Yeah,
Gave me.
man.
She has not came back.
Nope.
The beehive too strong.
But that's where I talk about the power of influence.
Yeah.
It's certain people if you say stuff about, or certain groups if you say something about, that's when they get canceled. But you can say anything about anybody else, and then it's no like real repercussions.
Right.
In regards to that.
And that person might come back, but what I don't like is the hate that it influences. Because now you got transgender people out here getting, beat up, and stuff.
Killed.
Yeah, like it's. I don't like
But
that.
people also
what
have
it
to protect
inspires.
themselves. They
Yeah,
have to
absolutely.
not put themselves in situations where they know they may possibly get hurt or anything like that. Sometimes they just, people live on the edge, and you have to be mindful of certain things. I don't put myself in any dangerous situation.
Absolutely.
I'm out here living by myself.
Because you're
Go to certain places, and that's it.
Spread love, not hate, man.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Spread love, not hate.
And our differences don't always gotta divide us all
No.
the time too. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Differences don't always gotta divide
Sometimes
us.
we can. I don't really live by that phrase, but this is one of the ones rare that I would believe in. Is we had to agree to disagree.
Facts.
I don't say that a lot, but this topic, you got to, because if you don't agree with what they do, that's cool. I mean, that's fine. That's on you.
Cancel
But
culture.
don't hate them. You can't hate nobody for what they do. It
Nope.
ain't your body, it ain't your life. So why you gonna hate on somebody else's life? You just live yours.
And cancel culture, I mean, it intimidates everybody because nobody wants to
Be
be
canceled.
canceled.
Yeah,
we all
right.
want to be a part of something and accepted.
So you got a lot of people who not being
Their authentic
genuine.
selves.
Exactly.
Their authentic selves.
to mold to these other standards, man.
So,
That's what's up.
Yo, with that being said,
Yeah.
y'all, I just want to thank JARREL for coming
I
out,
appreciate you,
having
JARREL,
this
man.
conversation
Appreciate
with
you.
us and everything. We definitely appreciate
No
it,
problem.
taking
Yes, sir.
time out. And this
I had
was
to come back.
and
Absolutely.
look, this
Come
was
back.
a very
Tough.
sensitive subject, but this subjects that we got to start talking about
Thanks.
so we can start understanding both perspectives and start working together instead of always combating each other. So hopefully everybody learned from this podcast, this episode. And with that being said, yo, that's a wrap, y'all. Take care, peace.
Yep.